You'll wear that picture out.
You know, this kid, I've let him down so many times.
Yeah.
Ruined every relationship I've had. He still wants to see me.
You only get one dad.
And he deserves better than me.
We both do.
I can't believe it, you know. I can't believe I'm actually gonna see him today.
If I were you, I'd tidy myself up. You look like I feel.
Yeah, I'll tidy myself up. Tidy myself up for Simon. Hey. He still wants to see me, doesn't he?
Yes, of course he does.
We'll bring him in then.
Yes, yes.
As long as everything's okay.
Promise?
Yes.
I promise.
Great. Well, I'll see you both at 2 then.
Yeah, okay. Fingers crossed.
Listen,
Thanks.
I mean, really, thanks.
Okay. Bye, Peter.
Bye.
Hi, Dad.
Is she all right?
Yes.
Where's Simon?
I'm sorry.
He didn't want to see me, did he?
No, he did want to see you.
Oh, well, where is he then? Is he under the table?
It's been a mix-up, that's all.
A mix-up.
And if anything, it was my fault.
So, he's at the zoo.
I thought it'd be fine to come in today.
You promised.
I did my best.
Really? This is your best?
Leanne changed her mind.
Leanne?
Yeah, look, she wanted to make sure he was okay before she allowed him to come.
She allowed him? Leanne allowed him? He's my son.
Exactly. And he was scared.
Scared? What, of me?
Oh, scared of coming into prison.
Well, I can see how going to the zoo would be preferable to this place, that's for sure.
Well, I didn't get a chance to talk to him. He'd already left with Tracy and Bob.
Well, gets a day out, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Look, I'll bring him in tomorrow.
No, don't.
You know,
No,
Leanne said another day will be fine. He just needs to get used to the idea. He wants to see you.
No, he doesn't. If he wanted to see me, Dad, he would be here instead of feeding the penguins. Now, don't you put any more pressure on him, all right?
I wouldn't do that.
You know, the truth is he's better off without me.
Oh, Peter.
No, I mean, all I've done is I just caused him trouble.
It's not true.
Listen, Dad, I'm really grateful for you coming in and all that, but you've done your job. I'm okay. And anyway, I'm sure you've got better things to do than waste your time in here with me. What?
Poor you.
Don't. I don't.
Poor old Peter. I got this all wrong, didn't I? I thought Tina was the victim because she lost her life. Or Carla because she lost a baby and a husband. Or Simon because it seems like he's lost a father. But no, I got it wrong. It's you. Just like it always is. You're the victim. You're the one we should all be feeling sorry for.
I'd love to fight with you, Paul. No fight left in me.
An innocent man would fight.
I didn't murder Tina. Well, that doesn't necessarily make me innocent.
Promise me something. Promise me you won't do anything stupid.
Like what?
You know what I mean.
What can I do in here? Hope? Dream? Does that count as stupid? Look, it's nearly kicking out time, so give Simon my love and tell him I hope he had a good day at the zoo.
Look, I'm bringing him in tomorrow.
No.
You'll feel different once
No,
you've seen him.
don't.
He wants to see you.
No, he doesn't. Animals in captivity are more interesting than a dad in captivity.
He's scaring me.
I'm fine. I just don't want you to bring him in, okay? Please. I don't want him to see me when I'm like this. Right. Bye then.
Peter, please. Look, you're my son. And Simon is your son. And one day soon, we're all going to be together again. Please take care of yourself.
Yeah. Bye then.
How was visiting time?
You didn't come. Is this it? These four walls for the rest of my life?
You get used to it.
How?
Like you get used to anything. In time.
I need a drink.
Me too. Nice drop of whiskey. Lots of ice. Check the drinks cabinet.
I mean it.
Look around again. You're in prison.
What? Are you saying there's no way a man can get a drink in here? I need a drink.
This is your chance to get off it for good.
I've messed my life up because of booze, you know. I mean, every time I try and settle down, I mean, I really try, you know, to live a normal life, and I can't. Just screw it up. It don't matter who I'm with, how much I think about them, how much they mean to me. It's pointless. Because all I really want to do is just have a drink. I want to have a drink.
You're not selling this very well, mate.
If you don't want to help me, that's fine. But if there's one drop of booze in this place, I'll find it.
They get it from the landlord.
The landlord? What's this? Is it a wind-up or what?
It's his nickname. He's on C Block. If you want booze, you talk to him.
C-Block?
You can't just go barging in.
Right.
What he does is very risky. If anybody found out, they'd nab him. You make 100 enemies in an instant, not just the landlord.
Landlord? What kind of an idiot calls himself the landlord?
He used to have a pub, I think. But it all went wrong.
Right.
The landlord will see you. But it doesn't mean he'll give you what you want.
Yeah? When?
Oh, we just swing by his cell tonight. There's a quid off a pint before 7. I'm joking.
Yeah, I know you are. Well, don't. I need to see him now, Cleland. I'm desperate.
It is not a bar. You do things his way or you forget it. I mean it.
Right. Where's his cell?
You say this...
Hey. I'm not sure if I've got the right cell. Cleland sent me. He said he spoke to you.
I know who you are, and I know why you're here, so I do.
Jim.
Peter Barlow. Welcome to the big house.
I can't believe it. You're the landlord.
Oi. I've been in here for a wee while now, so I have, Peter. So I do what I can to make things bearable. And if that means supplementing my lousy 6 quid to pay me for stuffing envelopes by selling hooch to a few of my fellow losers, then so be it.
Oh, far cry from the Rovers, though, eh, Jim?
So, what are you in for?
I'm on remand. Wrongly accused of murder.
Oh, well, you're in good company then, so you are.
No, I am innocent.
Well, I wouldn't hold it against you, even if you weren't. Some of my best friends are murderers, so they are. So you know Stephen, then?
Yeah.
How's he doing?
Ah, it's fine. Yeah. When was the last time you saw him?
I don't have any contact with my family at all.
So does Steve not visit, then?
No. Before the trial, I didn't want him anywhere near me, you know. I felt ashamed. Anyway, look, what about wee Amy? I mean, she must be 10 years old now, eh?
Yeah, she is. She's Simon's cousin. She's a great kid. Goes to school with him, you know.
And some idiot I am, eh? Blowing all my chances of watching her growing up. You had that bookies, didn't you, in Rosamond Street?
No, not anymore, Jim. Getting rid of that. That was the start of all my problems, really.
Well, funnily enough, the last time I was in your shop, I blew 50 quid. On the way to taking somewhat more desperate measures, shall we say.
Yeah, you robbed a bank, didn't you?
Yeah, building society.
Right.
Not my finest hour.
No. Anyway, Jim, speaking of desperate measures...
Hold your horses. Now, your cellmate tells me you have one or two demons. Look, I don't keep it under my mattress, you know what I mean? I get my hands on very small amounts to order.
OK, well, look, seeing as I'm a mate of Steve's, can you at least, just put me on the waiting list? Jim, look, it's bad enough being locked up in here, and people saying I did something that I didn't. And then today, and you'll understand this because you're a dad, Simon was supposed to visit me, my kid, and that was a massive kick in the teeth for me. I just can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore.
Right, look, maybe I can lay me hands on some surplus stock.
Yeah? Thanks, Jim, thanks. Class. It's good stuff.
I isn't in order every week, but nothing. I won't give up. I'll never give up on him.
Well, he's your own flesh and blood in you, Jim. How can you? You can't. You just can't.
Well, you need to hang on in there, so you do. Hope the jury will believe you. Then you'll be home again with young Simon. All this will be a horrible memory, so it will.
Do you know what? Just for a second then, I just had this little glimmer, a way forward.
Get out.
What?
Go on, get out. I can hear the screws 3 cells away.
Hey, I'll come see you again though, Jimmy.
Just don't slur your words when you get back to your cell, all right? Go on, get out.
Right. Listen, Jimmy, you're a lifesaver, I owe you.
Yeah, you do. Big time. And I'll expect payment soon.
I need some more booze.
Do you know?
Yeah. My plea hearing's in 2 hours. Look at me, Jim. I can't even see straight.
Well, I might not have any more left.
Come on, don't mess me about.
I've none left, I told you.
Yeah, but surely you can get some.
Aye, maybe.
OK. I've got it. What do you want me to do?
Stop treating me like an optic. That's what you have to do, Peter. Come in. Have a chat. We're supposed to be friends. Eh? Look, how are you going to plead? Well, I wouldn't advise doing that in court, Peter.
No.
All right, then. Look at me. I'm the judge. So how does the defendant plead? Guilty? Really?
Just seems the best option.
Uh-huh. So you did kill that wee girl?
No, of course not.
Well, that's what you're telling the world.
Damage limitation.
Damage to who?
My family.
Right, who's going to be there to see you? And hopefully make you change your mind.
They'll think I'm guilty anyway.
Because you're determined not to have a solicitor. I've done some research into what you can expect this afternoon.
Just stop. I don't need you to hold my hand, Dad, please.
Well, you're aware it's an open court? I mean, we'll be there, obviously, but there may be other people in the gallery.
Yeah, shouting, hanging.
No.
Like Deirdre. Or my sister.
They're only concerned for your welfare.
They think I'm guilty. I'll tell you this. They're going to be delighted with my plea.
You can't.
Yeah? Already made my mind up.
Look, Peter, you're innocent.
OK, I finished
Peter,
it.
sit down. Peter!
Hey, Jim, did you manage to get any booze?
Shut up.
Oh, come on, look, Jim, I
Shut
just
up.
need a drink.
Shut up. Shut up. Sit down. Go on, sit down. Right. You listen to what I have to say, and then maybe I can find you a drink. You say you're pleading guilty to limit the damage, hmm?
Yeah, that's right.
Damage to who?
I've told you, Jim, to me family.
Oh, see, so you want your wee Simon to grow up thinking his daddy is a murderer? Is that the crack?
He already thinks that.
Oh, right. So you're just gonna give in like a coward, is that it? Hmm? Everybody thinks it, so it might as well be it. Well, it's a good job you don't love him, so it is.
What did you say?
Well, given the fact you're gonna spend your rest of your life in here, it's a good job you don't care, isn't it?
He's the most important thing in my life, Jim.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Well, in that case, you should be fighting tooth and nail to prove your innocence, so you should.
For what? So they can make a fool of me in court and send me down for life anyway? Huh?
Listen to me, Peter. I know what it's like to lose your kids, to have your birthday card sent back to you unopened. I know what it's like to know you'll never see your granddaughter growing up to spend all day looking at a load of old photographs because you know that's the only thing you've got. Now that, my friend Peter, that there is a life sentence.
Guilty or not guilty? That is the question.
Time to go to court.
Do-do, 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 boo.
Come on, get a move on.
Well, what's he gonna be?
Well, now, tell us the worst.
Did what you said.
Not guilty.
Yeah. So thanks for that. It's good advice.
Well, you did the right thing. You have to have something to aim for. You need a goal in this place, so you do.
I need more than that, Jim.
I keep telling you, there's no magic drink cellar in here, you know?
Unless you want it for yourself, eh?
There is a limited supply, Peter. You know, if you're going to survive in here, you're going to have to learn some self-control.
Oh, cut the self-improvement, blimey, will you?
How do you think I've managed to keep so strong?
By using your muscle to get what you want, that's how.
You have to learn to be patient, Peter.
Do you know what kind of day I've had?
Yes, I do. And so does everybody else in here. So join the club.
Okay, I'm begging you.
Shut up, or there will be nothing.
I could be in here for years. I won't be able to survive without a drink. Please, Jim.
Look, I told you, Peter, I'll help you through this as and when I can. Besides, it's not very often you bump into an old face in a place like this, so it's not. You and me have got a lot in common, so we have. Like, same street, both cut off from the women and children we love. A fella like you needs all the friends he can get in a place like this. Besides, one day you might be able to repay the favour.
I don't see how I could do that.
Oh, there you are now. Time for bed. You sleep tight, Peter.
You should see the medic. Did you hear me?
Yeah, medic.
Give us a minute, will you, mate? I need a wee word in private, so I do. Cheers, mate. Ooh. Well, you're looking a bit rough, Peter, so you are. Did you have a night in the tiles, did you, boy?
It's funny.
Never worry. A wee surprise for you. Put a smile back on that ugly face. Chateau du Big House. Quite a cheeky wee number, if I do say so myself. Take it easy, son.
Don't mess me up, Jim.
Steady on, young man. It's gonna cost you, so it is. I'd kill for a biscuit. None of your cheap muck, like a decent biscuit. Something with chocolate on it, something like that there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll sort it.
Ah. See, the way it is this. Payment up front. Take it or leave it. Huh? No? Okay. Because I... what about you, Peter? How you doing?
Hey, Jim. I got the stuff.
Oh, dead on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Not these here. I said Vicky's.
Oh, come on, look, it's sweets, Jim. It's the same
No, it's not. No, I can't be doing with them. They get stuck in me fillings, so they do.
I did my best.
Well, you see, I was looking forward to something rather nice. I was looking forward to Garibaldi's or custard cream, so was.
Well, look, just have these for now. I'll get you some biscuits.
Well, no. Don't work like that.
Please, Jim, look, you promised to drink. You know the score. Come on.
Well, now, let's just see. I'm only kidding, Peter, son. There you are, eh? Oh, now, you're suffering from a bit of a sense of humour failure, aren't you, son? You want to watch that in here, so you do. Eh? There you are. Get her down, yeah. There's the boy. Oh, there you go.
You took me wine gums. Where are they? Hey, tell me, what have you done with them? Hey! You trashed. You great pillock. You don't want to end up indebted to McDonald.
Give McDonald's a top fella.
I can't put this down.
What is it?
It's about pirates. I told you last night, weren't you listening?
No, I must have been preoccupied. Anyway, shouldn't you be on laundry duty at 12?
They're about to make the captain walk the plank.
Simon's coming in this afternoon, you know.
Look, just give us a minute.
Look at this, though. My hands, they're shaking like a leaf. If he sees that, he'll know. Or she will anyway. She'll be onto me like a flash.
Hang on. I don't believe this.
Whereas if I had a drink to steady me nerves, they'd be none the wiser, would they?
He's hanging on by his fingertips.
Who?
Captain Lockhart.
Have you even been listening to a word that I've said?
I'm preoccupied.
Yeah, well, you want to get yourself down that laundry room, otherwise they'll sack you.
I've only got 8 pages left.
Well, read it later. You need that job.
I get £7 a week. I said I wouldn't get out of bed for less than 8.
See you later. Thanks for the moral support.
Yeah. You too, kid.
Not.
So that's a couple of quid win on Mother's courage and £1 each way and better by half, all right?
Oh, chucking your money away there, Jim.
Thought you were out the game.
Yeah, better by half, believe me, he's had his day.
Haven't we all? Right, there you are now, Dennis. You take it easy, right? Be safe.
Cheers. Hey, Dennis.
Come in. What's this I hear about you cheating at snooker last night?
Oh, I didn't cheat at snooker.
No?
No.
Ah, well, Scotty says he saw you moving the cue ball, so he did, clear as day.
Yeah, well, he can talk. You know, he nicked my deodorant the other day.
You see, the thing is, Peter, in here, Scotty is patron saint of nothing, but that's not the issue. The issue here is whether or not you unlawfully moved the cue ball last night, so it is.
Anyway, look, Jim, I just come to ask you a favour.
A favour?
Yeah.
A favour? A favour or a wee drink?
Yeah. Have you got any left?
You know, the last time I hooked you up with some booze, more than one person commented on your condition.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'll be more discreet this time, I promise.
And don't go staggering round the corridors like it's kicking out time at the Rovers.
Yeah, listen, I promise you, right? I won't even touch it till lights out. I just want to know it's there, that's all. Jim, come on, please.
Hmm?
Please, Jim.
Okay, son.
You're a legend, man. Thanks.
You know, you want to be careful. You're going to get a reputation for cheating at snooker in this place.
No, not going to be here that long.
No, of course you won't.
Anyway, listen, Jim, really thanks.
Oi,
Yeah,
remember this.
yeah, don't worry. I will. Hey, pal. Hey.
Say hello to your dad, Si.
Hi.
are you doing?
Fine.
Yeah? What have you been up to?
The usual, some holiday stuff.
Of course, yeah, it's still summer, isn't it? I forget, you know, when I'm in here. So is he gonna get a holiday?
Yeah, good one.
Oh, I've got some money.
Oh, what are you going to do? Pay for it in cigarettes?
Are you not working?
I've got a new job today, as it happens.
In the kebab shop.
No, you're kidding, right?
No, what's wrong with that?
No, nothing.
Your dad's taking Deirdre away
Yeah, I know.
in a caravan.
Yeah. Hey, I bet he's learned some Welsh. I bet you any money on it. Go on.
Why didn't you tell your dad what you've been up to, Si?
Why doesn't he tell me what he's been up to?
Yeah. That's not a bad idea. So are you sharing a cell?
Yeah. Bloke called Cleland. Eugene Cleland, that's his name. His feet smell, but he's a nice enough bloke, you know. Talks a lot. But his book's on pirates. Mind you, you can't blame him, you know. There's a lot of time on our hands in here. He's on remand, same as me. Hey, is he a danger to society? Well, I don't think so. Anyway, what about you? You summer holidays, did you see your pals? Hey, did you see the Commonwealth Games?
These guys carry guns.
What? No, of course they don't. So, how's, when you start the kebab shop?
You've had a drink.
Leanne, come on. Of course, I've not had a drink. How could I have a drink? How could I get a drink in here?
Locked up and drunk. I'm the father of the year. One day to bring him in.
No.
Or is it every day?
No, of course it's not. That's why I did it, Lee. I got nervous. Sigh.
Where'd you get it?
Goblin duck on G-Wing.
Your own son.
Look, you've got no idea. You don't know what it's like. You've got no idea. I didn't kill her.
Come on, Si, we're going.
Lee, don't.
Say bye to your dad.
No, wait a minute.
Bye.
Lee, don't take him, please. Just give me 2 minutes, 30
I'm
seconds.
not bringing
10
him again.
seconds, that's all I ask. Si!
Come on!
Si! I love you, Si. Of all the days, eh? You should have seen the way she glared at me. Blown it with him now. I remember that look. Still sends shivers down my spine. That's it. I've blown it with him. All I had to do was just stay clean, stay sober. Tell him I'll be out soon. Ask him if he's looking forward to going to high school. But no, I never got that chance, did I? Eh? Because she was onto me like that. Bam. No mercy.
Well, that's it. There were no survivors. Just a ghost ship drifting aimlessly across the Pacific, ricocheting from continent to continent.
I should have known. You know, all my years of experience, why didn't I see that coming? I should have seen it.
We never can, Peter. You should have talked to me earlier. I'd have counselled you wisely.
Need another drink.
You go out there looking like that, they'll have you off the wing as quick as you like. Look, mate, I know what you're going through.
Really? Yeah? You've got no idea what I'm going through, Cleland.
What? You think you're the first addict I've known?
Oh, right. So that makes you an expert, does it?
I've seen your type 100 times.
Yeah?
Self-pitying.
What about self-loathing? Program's very big on that one.
Do you think your kid's going to want to see you like this?
Honestly, I don't think my kid wants to see me again.
You look terrible.
Yeah.
I was going to say the only person you're hurting is you, but that's not true.
I'm sorry.
I'm not talking about me. Leanne says Simon doesn't want to come in again, not after the other day. And you're okay with that?
No. Because I'm not okay with it. What choice do I have?
Well, if not you, then who? You're the one who's chosen to find the answers to your problems at the bottom of a bottle instead of trying to...
Instead of what? Facing them like a man.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Well,
Instead of trying to beat it, instead of keeping away from it.
you think I don't want to? I just can't. I can't cope. I can't cope.
Well, then, if you're not strong enough to do it, maybe somebody else needs to step in. Maybe I need to tell them what's going on, let them know that you're drinking.
No, you can't do that.
What am I supposed to do? Stand by and let you destroy yourself? You're playing Russian roulette with your life, Peter.
Please.
This is not about what you want anymore.
Dad, please don't.
Tell me, Peter, please. Because I want to know. How do you think this is going to end? You need help.
I'll get help. I can get help.
Well, I'm afraid if you don't, the repercussions of them finding out about your drinking are going to be the least of your problems.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's easy for you to say. Have you got any idea what they do to grasses in here?
Yeah, but nobody need know where it came from.
Oh, Dad, don't be so naive. Of course they'll know. And anyway, confessing to drinking illegal booze isn't actually going to do me any favours when I get to court, is it? Look, I'll sort it. But you can't say anything. Promise. Dad, you have to promise me. I'll get help, okay? No, you said, Jim, you said you'd have something for me.
What's this I hear about you having words with your dad earlier?
The good news travels fast, eh?
And here, son, all news travels fast. I think you should just keep your head down for the time being, eh?
Look, Jim, really, I don't need you to look out for me, right? All I want is what you promised me.
Hey. I suggest you just calm down, keep things together, all right?
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm fine, I'm sorry. He's just Simon, me kid, you know, he don't want to see me.
Ah, well, that's tough. Well, why don't you give him a wee call, see if you can talk him round, eh?
No. Leanne don't want him to have anything to do with me. She knew I'd been drinking.
She knew you'd been drinking?
Jim, look, Leanne knows me. She knows the signs.
Oh, I see. So that's why you were having a row with your dad.
Look, I swear, nobody
You can't
else would-
swear to anything, Peter, because you know nothing. Look, you are stuck in here, and you have absolutely no control of anything that goes on out there. Over nothing they do.
Yeah, but it's me, Dad, and Leanne. They're not going to say anything, Jim. Come on, why would they?
Don't you understand? This business relies on discretion, and right now, I don't think I can trust you.
No, you can, Jim, okay? I promise you can.
No. No more booze, Peter.
No, come on, Jim. Don't do that, Jim. Don't. Look, Jim, I'll do anything, okay? Hey, Jim.
You ever heard of knocking?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
When you see him dead busy?
Yeah. Sorry, Jim, I just wanted to get you on your own so I could apologise.
See, you have to get the timing on this dead right, so you do.
It's just...
You know, I can't remember the name of this biscuit. Garibaldi? Is it Garibaldi?
I don't know.
In my head, I'm imagining it's a full-on bourbon. You like bourbons?
No, I'm not big on biscuits, Jim.
Well, I never used to be. Till you get in here, of course. It's amazing the thing you crave for then, eh?
I'm just thinking, you know, if you can lift the ban.
Ban? Oh, ban on your drinking?
You know, and, you know, from now on, I'll make sure that, you know, I'm a lot more discreet.
Uh-huh. We see, I'm not sure I fully believe that, Peter. I mean, you can understand that.
Yeah.
I mean, I might one day I might actually trust you. In the meantime, good things come to those who wait. Cheerio now.
Come on, don't give me that. You must know somebody. I don't believe you.
Peter, drop it.
I can't. I need a drink, Clellan.
You do not need a drink. You want a drink. There's a difference.
Yeah, no, there is. I'm an alky. Ergo, I do.
You don't. And don't call me Ergo. It's not worth the hassle. Jim will have made sure your name's Mud. No one wants to supply someone who's going to land them in trouble.
You got a really boring voice, do you know that? Eh?
Snap.
What about you, lads? Eugene, give us a minute, will you? Good man. Well. It's a lovely afternoon, eh? Just been down the canal for a wee dander. Bird song, sun high in the sky, smell of honeysuckle in the air. Got me to thinking, so it did. Maybe I could find you just a wee snifter. Or maybe even two, but I'd want something in return.
Yeah, you name it. Anything, Jim, it's yours.
It's nice to see you haven't lost your manners. See, in prison you can get that kicked out of you. You take that as a warning, son.
What do you want?
Stephen. Okay. Cheerio now.
There's no way I'll be able to get him to come in, Jim.
Well, he's ignored my visiting orders for the last few years. But you know what? I have a feeling you'll be able to persuade him to come.
I don't know. Well, you know, maybe if I had a drink, you know, settle my nerves, give me a bit of courage.
Bonny wee lads they were, you know, Andrew and Stephen. Bonny wee babies. I never really got babies, you know, till we had them. I mean, Andrew, he used to cry every time I picked him up. Stephen, smile, not a tear in his eye. Now, he got me. Then life got in the way. Elizabeth got in the way. He took her side. Poof. I just want to get him back.
Yeah, like I say, maybe if you give me a bevy, just...
It's really simple, so it is. No Stephen, no bevy. Okay?
Hey, that might be Billy. Hello.
Yeah, I'll take it. I feel prison.
Steve, listen, don't hang up.
It's me. You there, Steve?
What do you want?
It's just I'm having a really lousy time here, pal.
Good.
Lost everything. Lost Simon. I can't cope.
What do you want?
I want you to come and see me.
No.
Please? Look, I'll send a visiting order anyway, just in case you change your mind.
Why are you doing this to me?
Steve, I'm lost.
Please?
I've got to go.
Well, you did it?
Yeah, so, can I get me drink now?
Well, what did he say?
Not much.
Well, how did he sound himself?
Yeah, he's good. I think he'll come.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe. Who knows?
Maybe's not good enough. I don't want to hear maybes, and I don't want to hear we'll sees. I want my son.
Steve, how you doing, big man? Hey, I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Didn't really give me much choice, did you?
Yeah, all right, I know. I'm sorry about that. You know, I'm sorry if I came on a bit strong. But I just really wanted to see a friendly face, that's all.
Well, I could hardly have your suicide on my conscience, could I?
Why don't you say it like it is, Steve?
Sorry, is this a bit friendly for you?
Yeah, as it happens, yeah. I mean, you know, a lot of the lads in here, they're all right as far as thieves and con men go, but there's nothing beats seeing your old mates, does it?
Well, it depends who that old mate is.
Don't think I don't appreciate it, Steve, I do. So, how's Michelle? How's the Rovers? Business good?
You know, if you cared less about pubs, then you might not be in this mess. Why do you want to see him so badly, Peter?
I've told you. Why? So, business is okay, then? You still doing that, the wedding planning stuff, are you?
Pete, you really think I believe you want to chat about how many peanuts I've sold? Because if you do, then you've really lost it.
Well, I don't know why you seem
I
to think
mean
I
it,
have some
Peter.
sort of
I will
ulterior
walk
motive.
out of here
All right.
unless you start telling me the truth.
Okay.
You've got one last chance. What do you want?
It's not what I want, Steve. It's Jim. I'm doing this for your dad.
So you lied to get me here? Made me think all sorts. I even thought that you were about to do something stupid.
Me? Really? Something stupid?
It's not funny. And even if he wasn't dead to me, how are me and my dad any of your business?
Look, come on. You know what it's like in here, Steve. You cling to anything that's familiar, don't you?
Jim
You know
McDonald.
that.
A bit like clinging to a stick of celery when your ship's going down.
No, he's helped me a lot, actually.
Oh, well, the mind boggles. I mean, how on earth has he got you to do his dirty work for him?
I feel sorry for him, Steve.
Why?
Well, he said to me that he'd blown it with your mum, he'd blown it with Andy, and then most of all, he said that he'd blown it with you. And that is his biggest regret. He told me how close you two used to be. You know, look, Steve, all he wants to do is say that he's sorry.
Well, I'm
just
sorry,
to say sorry.
in case he's forgotten, he told me to do one. Forget he ever existed. Do you know what that's like? Maybe Simon would have an idea. You know, the bloke you spend your whole life looking up to, no matter how much of a tool he is, the bloke who taught you to fish, who lied to your mum when he caught you smoking in the shed. Doesn't matter how old you are, Peter, your dad tells you to get lost, it hurts.
Look, I'm sure that he never really
He
meant
never
that.
what? He never meant it. Oh, come on, Peter. It's too late. Tell him I'm glad he's found a friend, but he lost his son years ago.
You sure about that, are you? I mean, you seem to say it so lightly he's dead to you. What if he really was, Steve? Do you think you'd feel okay about yourself rejecting a man who's desperate to make peace with his son? I know you, Steve. It would destroy you.
He's saying he's ill.
No. You see, you're relieved. Jim just wants to try and make things right. That's all, Steve. Why don't you just give him one last chance?
Because he doesn't deserve one.
Steve, do it. While you've still got time. Hey.
Come in.
You're looking sharp there, Mr. McDonald.
Ha! Behave yourself. Elizabeth's coming to see me.
Liz?
Yeah.
Ah, Jim, that's great. This is working out really well.
So, tell me again, what exactly did Stephen say?
Well, he didn't promise anything, okay? But I reckon deep down he wants to see you as much as you want to see him. You know, and Liz coming as well, you must be really chuffed, mate.
Oh, I am that.
And seeing as I made all this happen for you, I was hoping that you might be able to help me out a little bit.
But you haven't made anything happen yet, have you? Eh? Like I said, once I've seen my wife and my son, then you'll get your reward.
Yeah, but if you could just let me have something now, you know, Jim, just take the edge off a bit.
I've waited a long time for this, you know. It's not often you get second chances.
And I'm happy that I could help. But come on, we all need help, don't we, Jim? I mean, me as much as you.
Hold your horses, will you? What have I said? Right? If this goes well, then you'll get everything you ever wanted.
That's fine, but...
Patience is a virtue, or so they say. So you toddle off back to your wee cell, right? Come and see me afterwards. Go on, then. Elizabeth. Do you want to get a hug? You look gorgeous, so you do. That new lipstick? Well, no sign of Steve, then.
He's not coming.
Too busy.
What do you want, Jim?
Eh? Well, come on, Elizabeth. We've got a whole hour.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to need that long.
I was hoping we could talk. I was actually hoping I could see my son.
Will you leave him alone? He's getting on with his life. He don't want to see you. Just leave him, yeah?
So is that why you've come here, to stop me seeing my son?
Yeah, exactly that.
Is that all?
Actually, I saw Ken Barlow earlier.
Ken Barlow? Is he still alive? No, sorry. How's Deirdre?
Well, I thought you'd know. See, now you're spending so much time with Peter.
Oh, I know. You could have knocked me down with a feather. Peter Barlow in here? Do you know, I'll tell you something, Elizabeth? I bet you that wee man's innocent, so he is.
Oh, yeah. You're all innocent in here.
Well, not all of us.
Anyway, Ken asked if you'd keep an eye on Peter.
Ken Barlow wants a favour from me. Well, you can tell Ken that I'll look after Peter as if he was me own.
I'm not sure that'd make him feel much better.
Come on, Elizabeth, whatever I've done, I still love my two boys. Anyway, look, you see, Peter seemed to think that Stephen was keen to visit.
Well, Peter got it wrong.
So he doesn't want to see me at all?
Can you blame him?
Well, I'm still his father.
Do you know what he said this morning?
Oh.
He said, you only get one dad. And Andy and him got the booby prize.
It's a bit harsh, isn't it?
You've got a short memory.
I've got a very good memory. I can remember exactly what you were wearing on our first proper date together.
You can stop that right now. I'm not saying that you and me didn't have some good times.
Best times.
And the worst times and all.
You're still my family.
You wrecked our lives. Me, Andy, and Steve.
Whatever I did, I never meant to do you any harm.
Well, you look where you are now. And ask yourself what you did to get here. Oh, I should never have come.
No. Look, just wait. Peter tells me that you've got a new man in your life.
My life is none of your business.
Elizabeth, I just want you to be happy.
Really? Then leave us alone. You never changed, do you?
You came to see me.
Don't look smug.
Oh, come on, Elizabeth. There's always been something between us. These walls aren't going to stop that.
I look at you now, and the only thing I feel is pity.
No, well, fair enough. I'll take pity.
Don't!
I'll always have a place in your heart.
No.
Yes.
Your history.
I'm under your skin.
Oh, you're deranged.
I'm the only sane person in here.
You have not had one sane moment in your whole life.
Well, if I'm mad because you drove me there.
Oh, you are the most self-centered, irritating, selfish man I have ever met in my life.
See, I love this.
Oh, no.
This is what we're good at, Elizabeth.
No.
Oh, yes. We have a spark. It's called real passion. Now, you tell me if you've got the same thing with your new man.
My new man is worth 10 of you.
Now, who are you trying to convince?
Okay, that's it. Look at me, because I want to make sure you don't misunderstand any of this. I am really glad I came to see you today, because it's reminded me that you have no part in my life or Steve's. You're here because you deserve to be here. No, you listen to me. You have done your best to ruin our lives. But that stops now. You can send as many letters and visiting orders as you want. But you will never, I repeat, never see either of us ever again.
Oh, come on, Elizabeth, please. Elizabeth! Elizabeth!
Jim, settle down.
All right, boss.
Jim, how did it go?
You let me down, Peter, so you did.
What? No, didn't either of them turn up?
Liz came, no Steve.
Oh, well, you know, that's not so bad, Jim. I mean, come on, you know, that's not a bad strike rate. At least you got to see Liz. Steve might come next time, eh?
Won't be next time.
No, you don't mean that.
It's not my choice.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it, so just get out.
Just hang on. We had a deal.
A deal?
Yeah. I really need a drink.
You need a drink?
Yeah.
Do you think I give a monkey's what you need, son?
I got Liz to come in and see you, didn't I?
I don't want to talk about it. Get out.
Jim.
Did you hear what I said? Did you not hear? I don't care about you. I never cared about you. I've lost my family. And right now, all I want to do is give someone a dig in the mouth. Do you catch my drift, Peter? No, you're not worth it.
Listen, Jim. I know how you feel. When I think of everything I've lost, you know, everything I've thrown away. Is there anyone else? Anyone else who can help me?
Get out.
I did everything you asked me, everything.
Out.
Jim.
You heard.
Okay. Sorry, my fault.
You come with me now, you see I've got some good stuff this time, all right?
Very nice.
Watch the door. Peter? Peter? Hi. Come here, Peter. Come on, stay with me, son. Come here. Come on. Come on, Peter. Wake up. Come on, son, wake up. Get a screw. Come on, Peter. Stay with me now. Come on. Will you get a screw now?
I mean, how did he get his hands on enough alcohol to do this?
He's a very resourceful bloke, your brother.
Please, Doctor, what can you tell us?
Well, I'm afraid Peter is very seriously ill. You're aware he has a long history of alcohol abuse?
Yes, but will he get better?
We've done everything we can for him. It's up to Peter now. All depends on how much fight he's got in him.
Last thing Peter needs right now is another fight.
You're back, then?
Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it?
It's a shame. I've enjoyed having the place to myself.
Ah, you've missed me like mad. Go on, admit it.
I don't.
Oh, don't.
Cry myself to sleep every night.
Yeah, I bet you did.
So how you doing?
Oh, honestly, I thought I was a goner, mate. Really, I came that close.
But it's put you off booze for life.
Oh, I wish. Truth is, I could murder a drop of the hard stuff right now, but this time, I'm going to stay well away.
Yeah. I've heard it all before, mate.
No, hey. I've been to see the governor. He's got me a counsellor. This time I'm determined. You know, just, see me family, you know, my wife. Just sat round the bed thinking that they'd come to say goodbye, and my dad in tears, and he was scared stiff that he would have to be the one that told Simon, you know, kick the bucket. Time to stop. Canteen outdid themselves today, didn't they? The food was even worse than usual.
What's that?
Go on, have it.
This sport you're in hospital, that's your trouble.
Huh. Couldn't even tell what it was it?
I like the way they boil the veggies to mush. Reminds me of my nan's cooking.
Well. What about you, ladies? And here he is, the living dead, eh? Seriously, though, Peter, you look dog rough, so you do. In fact, you could do worse than book yourself a week's holiday in Lanzarote, so you could.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I'll do that, Jim. Listen, seeing as you're here, I suppose I should thank you. You know, you saved me life. I owe you one.
Well, so I'm a hero. What can you do? Wait a minute, before I forget. Now then, Peter, there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is Stephen's coming to see me today.
Great. Very happy for you. It's brilliant.
Now, the bad news. Well, since you went mad in the sauce, I've had to shut up shop, so I have. And my regulars, well, they're not happy. You see, they blame you. So, you take care of yourself. Know what I mean? Mind how you go. Cheerio now. Stephen. What about you, son? How are you?
Okay.
It's good to see you.
Yeah.
So, you okay?
Yeah.
You don't look a day over 90, so you don't.
What?
Only kidding. You all right?
I hate prisons. I always feel guilty, even though I know I've not done anything.
Well, stop looking so edgy. They'll give you a cavity search before you know it.
Oh, I know. 2 jokes in 10 seconds, you are on fire.
Oh, sorry. Nervous. My mouth runs away from me.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I've missed you, son. I missed you.
So what about you, eh? Saving Peter's life?
Well, cut yourself on, son. Anybody would have done the same thing, so they would.
Well, I don't know about that.
A wee man was desperate, so he was. So that's what prison does for you, you know what I mean? Breaks your spirit. Well, you know yourself. Makes you do crazy things. That's why it's so good to have family around to support you. She's getting so big.
Yeah. We can keep that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've got loads.
Thank you. Does she ever ask about me? You can be honest, by the way.
No.
I shouldn't be surprised, I suppose.
Sorry.
It's all right. I appreciate your honesty. Oddly enough, it's in short supply in here.
No, it does surprise me.
Doing this stretch is getting harder, so it is. Last year was the worst. You start thinking, Which is never a good thing for your old man, you know. Yeah, and then one day you start to see things the way they really are. All the mistakes you've made, all the bad decisions.
And what, Dan?
That face in the mirror becomes your enemy. I'm not looking for pity. I know why I'm here. I'm in this place because of me, nobody else. I just want you to know how important it is you being here. Gives me something to cling on to.
What, you think you've got it bad? I live in a house with 3 women. You can't move for hair products and low-fat yogurt and shoes.
6 lifers in my wing.
Tracy Barlow on my street.
Fair play to you, you win.
Last couple of minutes.
Well, they're playing my song again. Thank you for the picky.
No worries.
When you see your mother, tell her she's always in my prayers.
Now you prayed?
I pray for my family.
Same again Friday?
I'd like that.
Bring Amy, maybe.
You do that for me?
Do it for my family.
I feel like my bones are melting.
Just think what a difference it'll make when you're on that stand all fit and healthy.
Aye, good man. My old PTI used to say that pain was weakness leaving the body.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure about that, because I could actually walk up the stairs before I went to the gym, you know.
Eugene, I need a wee word.
It's okay, mate. Thanks.
Ah, Peter. You know, it's dead good Stephen come to see us the other day.
Yeah. Oh,
you know what?
What?
He's coming again on Friday, and he might even be bringing Amy.
Well, unfortunately, my son's not that forgiving, Jim.
Really?
No.
Does the wee lad not want to see you, eh?
No.
Shame. Kids, eh? Ha! They grow up so quickly. You don't see them for a few months and poof, they're like a new person.
Yeah.
Do you know, in a strange way, it was you who got Stephen here to see me? Hmm? I mean, here's me getting a second chance because, well, I saved your life.
Yeah. You're a hero, aren't you?
Well, I'm glad you say it that way, because you see, if Stephen was to find out that it was my booze supply that you nicked, he might see things in a very different way. And I might have a new batch in a few weeks' time, you know, just when you're starting to feel a little bit better.
I don't want it. All I want is for you to leave me alone, do you understand?
Oh, don't be like that now, Peter, eh? We're mates. We're supposed to look after each other.
You used me to get Steve here, and now you're breaking it in case I tell him the truth.
Barlow, councillor's waiting for you. You're late.
Let's be off. Cheerio now.
Well. Nice to see the prison authorities looking after you. See you alcoholics. You get treated better than the rest of us, so you do.
It has its downsides. What do you want, Jim? If this is about the booze again, just forget about it, we quits.
Sure, wee lad.
That's right.
I remember when Andrew and Stephen were like him. It's funny, they used to hang on to me, you know, a leg each, when I was leaving for the next tour. They idolise you, so they do. So I wanted to ask you, see if your wee lad was coming to visit you, how would you like it if somebody ruined that? Hmm?
Listen, from now on, I'm not your skivvy. I'm not your lackey. You just leave me alone, you'll have nothing to worry about. Do you understand?
You see, I save your life and you repay me with a threat. Come on, then. You see, just you remember, Peter, I never forced any booze down your throat.
You've played me from day one. That stops now. If you want to see Steve again.
You've just made a really bad move.
Jim McDonald.
For crying out loud. What now?
I might have threatened to tell his son a few home truths.
Have you lost the plot? Oh, this mattress, it'll never dry in. My old man gave me this.
Sorry. Why don't you stick it on a radiator or something to dry?
It's ruined.
Hey, listen, why don't you have my mattress? It's not as bad as yours. Look, I just wanted him to stay away, that's all.
You need to tell him you didn't mean it. Now! You don't get it, do you? He won't let it lie. Like it in hospital, did you?
Cleland.
Tell you what.
He thinks he can do what he likes. And he's playing Steve for a mug. And somebody's going to hair dry him. He thinks that I don't have the bottle to stand up to him.
Boss, what are you doing?
I'm going to phone Steve. He deserves to know the truth. I can't let him bring Amy into Jim's life. I need to make an urgent call!
You don't get it, do you? You're a dead man if you grass. You won't even make it to the trial. Make that call, you'll have me to contend with. You can't win. Not in here.
Sorry. It's nothing. He's got to be stopped one way or another. He can't get away with this.
What about you, Peter? Now, you haven't been making any phone calls, have you?
No.
Good lad.
Oh, my sister's coming to visit this afternoon.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Well, that's dead on. Make sure you give her my regards, won't you?
Oh, yeah, I will. She still sees a lot of Steve as it happens.
Really? Well, she'll be glad to see you looking so much better, won't she? Let's keep it that way. I'd hate to see you in another hospital bed, so I would. Cheerio now.
So, you feeling any better?
Bit.
Oh, that's good. And how are things, you know? No more booze?
No. No, I'm in sessions with a counsellor. He's a good bloke.
Oh, that's great. Hey, you might be out in time for the wedding. Well, we can hope, can't we? Hey, I went to see the registrar the other day. Oh, I'm in two minds about her, actually. I mean, she was really nice and everything, but... Oh, she was a bit scraggy looking.
Does it matter?
Yes, of course it matters.
Okay.
I mean, there's no point in spending a fortune on the wedding and having a registrar that looks like a bag lady.
Get to have a makeover.
You know what, Peter? I don't know why you asked me here if you're going to be this miserable. I mean, why did you ask me here anyway?
It's better than staring at me dad, I suppose.
Oh, great. You know, it's not easy for me coming here. I hate these places.
Yeah, we've got something in common then.
I don't know why I agreed to let Amy come.
What?
Yeah, well, Jim wants to see her.
Yeah, I know that, but you're not going to let Jim see her, are you?
Well, yeah. I mean, Steve wore me down, going on about how Jim saved your life.
Unbelievable.
What is?
Jim. He's got everybody exactly where he wants them.
What do you mean by that? No, Peter. If there's something I need to know, you have got to tell me, especially if it affects Amy.
It affects Steve as well. And it certainly affected me. Jim was the one who was supplying me with the booze in order to get Steve on side. That's why I gave such a good pitch, no sale, no commission. You see what I mean?
Oh, my God. Right, so Jim was the reason you ended up in hospital?
Well, I suppose you kind of could say that.
Steve thinks he's some sort of hero. And he's got Amy thinking the same thing.
You're gonna have to tell him the truth.
Oh, yeah, and what about you? I mean, if Steve stops coming, then Jim's gonna know that you've said something.
You have to tell him the truth. Tell him the truth.
Oh.
All right, son. Hey, you can keep away.
Well, I'm a glutton for punishment, aren't I?
So, where's Amy?
You know, she was really looking forward to it. She was going to put a new jacket on. A new T-shirt with the vamps on.
Vamps, eh? Yeah, is she my out of the loop or what?
Of course, now I'm going to have to burst her balloon, aren't I? I'm going to have to tell her how you got Uncle Peter smashed off his face. Nearly killed him.
Now, hold your horses a minute.
Obviously, this was before you saved his life. My hero, eh?
Look, I don't know what you've been told, Stephen.
The truth, Dad. From Tracy Barlow, of all people. The truth.
Come on, Stephen. You know how it is in a place like this. You do what you can to survive, so what? I was selling a bit of dodgy booze.
So alcoholics.
As soon as I found out how bad he was, I never supplied him a drop more.
So how come he ended up nearly dead?
Because the man was insatiable and somehow he found my stash.
You nearly killed him. And then you made me think that you're some kind of big hero.
Because I wanted my son back. Suddenly you loved me again, eh? You were looking up to me, like you did when you were a kid.
I actually really fell for it as well. I really wanted to believe in you.
All right, okay, so Peter Barlow is your friend, right? But I'm your father. I'm your dad.
Yeah, well, all right then. I'll tell you this and I'll tell you no more. Daddy, me and you are dead in the water.
I swear to God, as soon as I found out how bad he was, I never gave him so much as a drop.
Well, it's good night from me.
What?
No, it's good night from Amy and all. Excuse me, mate. Listen, Jim McDonald over there has set up a brewery in here. He's selling alcohol to the other prisoners.
And who are you?
Steve. I used to be his son.
You've been shouting your mouth off, Barlow, haven't you? You shut your mouth off to your sister, and she told my wee lad. And now he hates me so much he's grasped me up my own flesh and blood.
Stand-up guy like yourself, Jim, surely not.
You son. Come on, McDonald. If you destroy my family, so help me God, I'll kill you.
You're getting yourself searched.
I'll kill you, Barlow.
Calm down.
I'll kill you.
Cell search, turned up nothing. I did find a pair of nail clippers, so I did.
Oh, that's great, Jim. Every cloud and all that, eh?
They were looking for the hooch. They didn't find any, but they sure as hell knew what they were looking for. You know, you must have lost a powerful lot of brain cells to the drink. It's terrible stuff, so it is.
Yeah, I lost a lot of brain cells. You lost your son.
Don't you go thinking this makes us quits, Peter.
It's all right, it's all right.
Hey, managed to blag some sellotape.
Yeah, cheers.
What's up?
I lent me toilet roll out. I know. I don't know what possessed me.
Well, your missus is coming in to visit this afternoon, isn't she? Ask her to get you some more.
It's my sister this afternoon.
Well, your sister, then.
We've not got that kind of relationship.
Well, look, mate, if you will, go handing your bog roll out willy-nilly.
But at least I haven't got Jim McDonald breathing down my neck.
I'm not worrying about Jim McDonald.
You've not heard any more, then?
I'm focusing on my trial, not him.
Let's hope nothing comes of it.
Well, if it does, it does. Look, I grassed him up. I've got to take the consequences. And anyway, fresh scar down my face for my trial might get me the sympathy vote, eh? Or pork pie with loads of jelly.
With brown sauce.
Oh, hey, now you're talking.
You don't seem to be able to get jelly in pork pies these days.
Well, that's a health and safety brigade, innit? You know, they'll have found some ingredient in it that once gave somebody food poisoning.
Out of a population of 60 million.
Yeah, and they'd probably had a weird allergy anyway.
How about rhubarb crumble?
Oh, well, more crumble than rhubarb for me, pal.
Oh, no, you're wrong there.
Wrong? Well, are we going to fall out about this, eh?
Someone wants to see you.
Well, he could have sent somebody who started shaving.
Now.
You don't have to do this, Peter.
Ah, it's going to happen anyway. So I may as well get it over with. Right.
Just as it was starting to look up.
I know. But we have to stay positive. We spoke to him over the weekend, don't forget, and he seemed fine.
I'm beginning to wish we'd never found out. Maybe Tracy was right not telling us.
Well, he'll be here any second. We can ask him ourselves what's happening.
So where is he? You don't think he's got the date wrong?
It's not like him.
Maybe we should tell somebody, you know, like a warder. I mean, he should be here by now.
We're waiting for Peter Barlow. I don't know if you know him.
I'm his cellmate.
Oh, he's spoken about you.
Do you know where he is? Something's happened, hasn't it?
He went off with a couple of others about an hour ago.
Went off where?
And who with?
He's had a falling out with somebody. I think it were about that.
You mean Jim McDonald? Was he one of the men?
No, but...
He's behind it.
I tried to stop him, but he said he could handle it.
Handle what, though?
Listen, I shouldn't have said out.
They could be doing anything to him.
Didn't you tell anyone, a warder?
You're kidding, aren't you?
Hello. Excuse me, I'm sorry. We need to report an assault on Peter Barlow.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, how you doing? Sorry I'm late.
Thank God.
You've not been assaulted.
What? No, not unless you count wrestling with Clallan there for his bog roll. What have you been saying?
Just that you've had visitors.
Sent by Jim.
Did they hurt you?
No.
You're obviously in pain.
That I've been lifting heavy weights, that's all it is.
I don't believe you.
Well, believe it, because there's no else to do in here.
Stop lying. We know Jim put his heavies on you.
I didn't say heavies.
Oh, for God's sake, Peter, you're in danger.
Right, look, please don't create a scene, please.
Then don't treat us like fools.
Look, I scuppered Jim's booze trade. He's bound to be irritated. But it's okay, it's sorted.
How?
Does it matter?
You need to report this. They could protect you.
What, to the guards? Look, if I start blabbing about this, my problems are really going to begin. Jim's made his point. It's sorted, and I don't want you two saying anything to anyone. Is that understood? Oh.
Blimey. They were heavier than I thought.
You? What did you have to go and tell me Dad and Deirdre for?
They were worried.
Yeah, and now you've made it 100 times worse.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
Well, maybe they were right. Maybe you should report it.
No. Just forget it.
But it could just be the beginning.
I'll tell you what. Why don't I tell me booze counsellor I need constant supervision?
Jim won't let it go.
Well, I'm going to have to start digging that tunnel we talked about.
It's not funny.
No. I know. But I've made my bed, so I've got to lie in it.
Let's hope that bed doesn't turn out to be a coffin.
Oh.
That there looks painful, so it does. It's nothing like a cracked rib, eh?
No, it's not so bad, this, Jim. It's paper cuts I hate. Send your boys with a ream of A4 next time if you really want to hurt me.
My boys?
So what's this, then? Is this a social visit?
Not at all. Look, Elizabeth's coming to see me today, and I wanted to share that with someone, and you happen to be the closest person, that's all.
I thought she wanted nothing to do with you.
Ah, well, that's the great thing about people you love. Stick by you no matter what, eh? How's Carla? Ah, don't worry, you'll see her at the trial. Mind you, might be the last time for a long time, so make the most of it, eh?
Thing is, Jim, 2 weeks' time I'll be back at home, and you'll still be stuck in here.
Oh, really? Well, you keep telling yourself that there. Because I'll be waiting for you. And who knows? You might even end up in my wing. Now, wouldn't that there be grand, eh? Cheerio now. Well, Elizabeth, I knew you'd come back.
Yeah, well, before you get carried away, I'm here for Deirdre. What did you do to Peter Barlow?
Me? I never laid a finger on him.
Well, yeah, but you set your attack dogs on him. Listen, I don't want any lies, any excuses. Just, from now on, leave Peter alone.
Look, I don't pull the strings in here. I mean, look, booze is pretty hard to come by in prison. And Peter annoyed a lot of people when he stopped the supply, so he did.
What about Ken and Deirdre? You say you care about family. They're Amy's grandparents, and every waking second, they are worried sick about what's going to happen to Peter next.
Right, okay. I'll have a word, but that's all I can do.
Well, you need to do better than that.
Well, now, that depends. I mean, what's in it for me?
Is it not enough just for once to do the right thing?
I'll do it. But you've got to do something for me.
This is ridiculous. What do you want?
I want regular visits from you.
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Well, let's think about Ken and Deirdre, shall we? I mean, how do you think they'd feel if Peter got beaten up again just before his trial? No, Elizabeth, no. I'm sorry. Sorry, boss, sorry. Sit down, please. Elizabeth, it's killing me in here. Every day, I get to watch people going to visit their families, their wives. And all I do is sit and stare at the same four walls. I've lost everything. I've lost you, the kids, Amy. Look, I know you're never going to love me like the way you used to, but if I could... Hey, if I could just get you to visit, then it'd give me something to hang on to.
Being locked up in here has made you even more twisted.
Oh, I'm not proud of myself. But if the only way I can get a visitor is by blackmail, then so be it. That's how desperate I am.
Let's start wrapping it up now.
So what do you think?
I'll do it.
You mean it?
But if anything else happens to Peter, that is it.
Frankie? Right.
Why don't you just swap cells with Chloe?
Oi, less of your attitude. I've just done you a good turn as it goes. I've called in a few favours from the lads. I give them the booze and cuts me a bit of slack, so you won't get any trouble anymore.
What do you want, Jim?
Well, let's just say me good angel got the better of me bad angel on this occasion, all right? Oh, here, listen, there is one thing you can do for me. Give Deirdre a ring. Tell her Jim's looking after you, and you'll be all right from now on, okay?
I honestly don't know how you do it.
Do what?
Me? Sat here, again, at your beck and call.
It's a strange thing to say. I mean, you know fine well how I got you here. Which leads me to think of something. Now, let me guess. All this anger, it's not about me at all, is it? You've got man trouble.
I'm not stopping you.
Oh, whoa, listen, please, hold your horses. Look, I'm sorry, right? We got off on the wrong foot. I had a nerve, I apologise. Let's start again, eh? You fancy a cup of tea? No, right. Well, here's the thing, look, you see, I think you should be choosing your men by comparing them to me.
Oh, you arrogant.
No, listen to me, look. Right, you want to find a better man than me. Well, granted, you'll not be struggling there. You want to find someone better looking than me. Well, cast your eye round here, you'll find one in here. Someone who loves you like I did, Elizabeth.
This is none of your business. Someone that, despite all his faults, never, ever let you feel that you weren't loved. I mean, this man of yours, does he make you feel like that there? Actually, he does love me. And I love him. And at least I'm not sat there with him, wondering when he's going to blow his top and wallop me one.
Look, Elizabeth, once, 100 years ago.
Oh, that's right. You see, you could choose the subject, but not me.
No, fine. You choose the subject next time.
You think there's going to be a next time?
I know there'll be a next time. But if you keep up with this attitude, Elizabeth, then...
Well, Peter will suffer. Yeah. Yeah. You said. You think I came here today because you ordered me to? Well, you're wrong. I came here to appeal to your better nature, to say, leave Peter alone, even though I'm not going to set foot in this place again.
Look,
and so now, let me warn you. Because you don't have a better nature, do you? You harm one hair on Peter's head, and you'll never hear another word about me, or Steve, or Andy, as long as you live. Bye, Jim.
First rat leaving the sinking ship, then?
She's been under a lot of stress.
Well, it's not exactly been a fortnight in Mallorca for me. Hey, look, I'm sorry. Really, is she okay?
If she was okay, she'd be here supporting you.
And she threw a trifle.
Not funny.
No, I know. Hey, listen, no, really. Tell her not to worry, you know, not on my account. She deserves a break.
Yeah. Anyway, how are you?
I'm good. But more importantly, my solicitor's in a good mood.
Really?
Yeah. I know, it's pathetic, isn't it? You know, if I see him smile or he laughs at one of my jokes, I think, great, everything's going to be okay. But then if he looks concerned, I think that's it. I am going down.
You're innocent.
Yeah, I know that. But we've got to be sure that we can prove that beyond reasonable doubt.
I'm sure.
You're sure? And what's that based on, then?
Based on knowing you. I see an innocent man. Yeah, they can prove you're alcoholic, bigamist, adulterer, but none of that means you're a killer.
Well, thanks for that reference. I might need that when I get out.
Have you seen any more of Jim McDonald?
No, he's leaving me alone. You know, to be honest, I'm more concerned about Carla.
Yeah, I know. She was with us when you found Tracy.
Yeah, so just tell me what happened.
Didn't want to talk to you.
No, I know, I gathered that, but I mean, how was she? Did she say anything to you?
Peter, obsessing about Carla isn't going to help you. You're on trial for murder. That's all that matters right now. You just need to concentrate on staying calm and confident. And show that jury the face of an innocent man.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Nice photo. Make the most of it. Be all you have left when you get banged up in here for the rest of your natural.
Yeah, I don't think that's really going to happen.
Huh. Still, at least she'll be shot of you. You're a loser, Peter, you know that?
Oh, sorry, I forgot you're an expert on relationships, aren't you, Jim?
Oh, shut up.
Liz didn't come near you for years, because you're nothing but an embarrassment.
Look, I'm warning you.
She only came to see you because me dad begged her to get you off my back. You'll probably never even see her again.
You know, you really don't want to get the wrong side of me. I mean, have you learned nothing?
Couldn't care less, really.
Yeah, well, you should, really.
You don't get it, do you? I'm out of here. I'm gone.
Oh, see? Well, you better hope you're right. Because if I see your face in here again, I, for one, will be gunning for you. Cheerio now. All right, and then you come back to me and let me know. Do one Barlow, will you?
Look, I need a phone.
And I could do with a night with Angelina Jolie, so it could, but it's not going to happen.
Please.
Right, Dennis. All the best. Now, take it easy, son. Here. Do you know what, Peter? One minute you're going, nee, 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 nee. And the next minute you're asking me for favours. Which is it?
Look, I'll pay top money.
Oh, you're damn right you will, and then some.
It's 2 minutes, OK? That's all I'm asking.
And who are you calling?
Carla.
Carla? Oh, aye. Like she wants to speak to you.
Look, just give me the phone.
And just get in there, then. Right, take a look. You've got 1 minute. And it's going to cost you.
Some privacy.
1 minute and counting. Well. I don't know why you're bothering with that crack.
I'm just trying to stay focused and positive. Stay in shape. You know, you should try it yourself.
In shape for who? The 18-stone psychopath you're going to be spending the rest of your natural with, eh? Well, I'm sure he'll appreciate your six-pack when he's snuggling up to you.
Yeah, I can't really see that happening.
Oh?
There's a verdict due in. Maybe even in a couple of days. And with a bit of luck, I'll be out of here. And I won't have to look at your ugly mug for a long, long time.
Well, with your luck, I wouldn't count on it. Cheerio now. I was worried you weren't going to come.
Was that why you've been phoning me a dozen times a day? And where did you get a phone from?
I know. I called in a few favours, so I did. I'm glad you're here.
Well, in that case, you're not going to like what I've got to say. I won't be coming anymore.
Why?
We both know the reason why I made this trip, and it is not because I want to.
So what you're saying is you've no feelings for me whatsoever?
No. But you know what? Even if I were head over heels in love with you, which I am not, don't you think I'd want a bit more than this?
Well, what if I was to tell you I could give you a wee bit more? I mean, what if I was to tell you that instead of you coming to visit me, it'd be the other way around?
What are you talking about?
I'm on the list for a move.
Moved? Where?
To an open prison. Like, not immediately, you know, but soon. And do you know what that there means?
No.
Well, that means I'll be able to come and visit you and Steve. That means I can come home.
long have you known?
Well, a wee while, like, you know, but, I mean, it's not cast in stone. It's more a case of keeping my nose clean and waiting to see what the crack is.
Oh, that's what you've been doing, is it?
Uh-huh. You know me.
Oh, yeah, I do know you. And that's why I know there's a plan.
All I want is to see you.
So all that guff about these visits being the only thing that's keeping you going, but really, all this time...
No, it wasn't like that, Elizabeth.
What do you think's going to happen if or when you do get out?
Well, I've got to have some kind of hope for the future beyond the prison gates. You know, a future for us.
You're not even joking, are you?
No. We can make this work, Elizabeth.
That is never going to happen. Listen to me. I don't want to see you or hear you ever again. And you set 1 foot over my threshold and you'll be back behind bars before you know it.
Now, just wait a minute, Elizabeth. I thought you might just be the tiniest bit grateful, me looking out for Peter after Deirdre was so worried about him.
I tell you what I am grateful for. Me and Steve are finally rid of you.
Well, this here is unexpected, so it is. The last time you were here, you said we were finished. Does this mean I'm forgiven? Look, I'll do anything to make things right. I mean, you're my son, Stephen, you know. Well, catch yourself on, son. Come on, say something.
Your son?
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, I know we haven't always seen eye to eye,
The
but...
reason he got in touch is so he'd get me mum here.
That there's not true.
Yeah, you used me.
No, I didn't.
Well, it hasn't worked.
But now you really have lost me.
No. No, you see, Dad, it's you that's lost me.
Look, truth is, I was trying to get the pair of you back, so...
Truth?
Aye.
What do you know about the truth? There's been one lie after another.
Oh, hold your horses here. If this here's about Peter Barlow, let me tell you,
This is about everything. This is about you telling me, Mum, you're going to be in here for years, and then it turns out you've known for ages it isn't true.
What was the point of saying that until I knew a wee bit more
You've
about it?
been reeling her in,
No,
getting
I
her
haven't.
sympathy.
No, I
Yeah, you
haven't.
have, hoping you can pick up where you left off and then fly off to flipping Neverland.
No, absolutely not. That's not true.
If she doesn't bite, if that doesn't work, then you lace it all up with threats so you can carry on flipping Peter up.
I never said that.
You said it yesterday, or at least you implied it. You know what? We're all sick of your poison. Well, you know what? Two can play these games. Watch this. Excuse me.
What are you doing?
Excuse me.
What the hell are
He's
you
been
doing,
using a
Steve?
mobile phone in here.
What?
Yeah, to harass his ex-wife,
What are you
my
always
mother.
talking about?
I can get you a list of all the numbers made to her phone. I can get it you as soon as you can.
You must be the lowest form of pond life to betray your father again.
Yeah, well, what did he say? Like father, like son, eh? You in an open prison! Look at you! You're a joke!
I'll have you.
Yeah, whatever!
I'll have you. I swear to God, I'll have you.